Hi, we investigated the event bus architectural style dedicated for standalone application. What if we could use the idea of the event bus to transfer events through the network? We can. In this case, we talk about the message broker or just broker architecture. So we have the servers that produce messages. We have third-party software that is called a broker. It is a middleware that binds message producers and message consumers. You could wonder why we need third-party software. Couldn't we code it ourselves? Yes, it is possible, but such software is sophisticated, and in most cases it is cost inefficient to create such software by ourselves. The broker has channels. Servers push messages to these channels. And finally, we have clients or message consumers. Client subscribes to the channels we need to listen to. As you can see, there is almost no difference in comparison to the event bus. There are several notorious software solutions that implement a broker such as Apache ActiveMQ, Apache Kafka, RabbitMQ, and JBoss Messaging. Let's investigate the RabbitMQ middleware and see how the communication is implemented. Here you see RabbitMQ tutorials that are available for major languages. Of course, we start from Hello World. In the beginning, there is some introduction, and the concepts of producers, QEs, and consumers are introduced. Just to remember, a producer is a program or a component that is sending some message. QE is a buffer where the messages are stored in a QE data structure. A consumer is a program or a component that receives a message. Let us skip the introduction details regarding project setup and proceed with sending and receiving program code. The program starts with the creation of a connection factory. Take a look at a factory design pattern to learn more. We get the connection from the factory and channel from that connection. Now we declare a QE with the name hello. We describe a message that we will send and convert it into a byte array. Now we publish the message providing the QE as a routing key and the message bytes as body. That's it. Let's take a look at our consumer. As for consumer, it is listening for messages from RabbitMQ. So, unlike the publisher which publishes a single message, we'll keep the consumer running continuously to listen for messages and print them out. The start of a program code is basically the same. We open a connection and a channel and declare the QE from which we are going to consume. We are about to tell the server to deliver us the messages from the QE. Since it will push us messages asynchronously, we provide a callback. That is what received event handler does. We use basic consume method providing the QE name and consumer object to actually start listening. Once we receive a message, we get a message body and convert it from a byte array into a string and print it. In these tutorials, you'll find the most common use cases that handle RabbitMQ, including using a QE to distribute tasks among multiple workers, implementing publisher-subscriber pattern we investigated before, selectively routing messages, and others. Let's review the message broker architecture. We have servers that publish their messages to some specific channel inside the broker, and if the client subscribes to that particular channel, client receives messages published by the server. The reverse is also possible. Message bodies can be delivered in different formats: JSON, XML, text, binary, etc. This pattern is used to structure distributed systems with decoupled components. It is recommended to use reliable message broker software such as Apache ActiveMQ, Apache Kafka, RabbitMQ, and JBoss messaging. It would be nice to have the defined standards in this area so that changing the middleware wouldn't be a big problem. Sometimes different parts of a distributed software need to communicate to inform about various events and share the data. That can be implemented in a couple of ways. We reviewed one of the best solutions for that purpose. If you are going to use the microservices architectural style, be sure to investigate deeply this topic. Thank you for watching.